Hello, everybody! Welcome back to the Marquette Golden Eagles Dynasty here in NCAA Football 14. I give you the warmest of welcomes as we're set here to kick off year 3 of this dynasty. Our Marquette Golden Eagles have seen nice growth from year 1 to year 2, and now we enter a new era of football with a new starting quarterback. We're going to have Redshirt senior Ruben Brown starting his first career game here against the national championship runner-up UL-Lafayette Ragin Cajuns. They lost to Alabama, and that's right, in the BCS National Championship last season, although they have underwent extreme turnover here, replacing both coordinators, and they have a new head coach as they promoted their D coordinator from last year. They lose their quarterback, Terrance Broadway, to graduation. They lose their running back, along with a few other pieces. And now we're here for the opening coin toss of the season as we win at that time. I think we'll bring in the defense out to start this year. I feel a little more confident about the defense. We'll let Brown sit and observe a little bit. And Dylan Mackey, everybody's favorite kicker, on to get us started here from Cajun Field. And we're off here in year 3 as Reed fields that from his own end zone. The new starting running back, Ephraim Reed. He breaks out, has some space to the right side. Chance Pellin, the last man to beat, and he takes him out at the sideline. And that brings a 66-yard return by Reed. Brings the UL-Lafayette all the way down to the 35-yard line. Poor kickoff coverage here from Marquette, and that's not how we wanted to start the season. Here's Brooks Hack at quarterback as he's tasked replacing perhaps the best in program history in Terrance Broadway. His first pass attempt, a slant there, dropped over the middle. 2nd and 10 now for the Ragin Cajuns. They come out in the shotgun. Ephraim Reed at running back, fresh off that big return to open his season. Pettis in motion. They'll give to Reed. And he's stopped there. A nice 4-yard gain. Now 3rd and 6. A stop here would be huge for Marquette after that big return. Pettis in motion again. Hack back to pass. Looks like he's going to scramble this time. And he's brought down short. Rice initially there and cleaned up by Juice Campbell. 4th and 1. It looks like the Ragin Cajuns is going to kick a field goal. And I stand corrected. They're going to play it aggressive here. James Willis, his first game as head coach. His first big decision he's making here. Hack will pass. Goes for the end zone, and that's almost picked off by Kenny Johnson. Turnover on downs. As Kenny Johnson, the true sophomore, a big play on the ball there. And I mentioned in the last episode in the spring practice that we needed to get better playing balls in the air. Doesn't come down with the interception, but still a good result as we take over at the 26, so maybe a wise play to just bat it down, gives us a few more extra yards to work with. And I will see Ruben Brown at quarterback, his first career start, 2 out of 5, and just 5 pass attempts with an interception on his career so far. We'll start the year with a gift for Theo Briggs, his all-time leading rusher, as he gets 3 up the middle. And now we'll get a look at the UL-Lafayette impact players on defense. Here's TJ Worthy, a senior safety, 87 overall, their highest player on the roster. A good athlete, 88 speed, 91 acceleration, 85 man, 85 play rec, so very good diagnosis. Safety could go downhill with 81 hit power, good pursuit at 86, so he's going to be a problem. Although they are a little weak there in the back end, he is the highlight. At corner, they have Javante Watson, an 84 overall senior. A very good man corner at 93, good in zone as well at 87. And those are the two standouts there in the secondary. At strong safety, at free safety, kind of a weakness here with Myron Turner, a sophomore at only 73 overall. Then we'll get to Chris Prater here at left end. Tremendous size at 6'5", 265, 84 overall, good speed at 75. 88 block shed, so he plays the run well. Pretty good finesse move at 82. He has 9 sacks and 25 tackles for loss over his past 2 seasons. 83 hit power. So we have Justin Hill, a true freshman at right tackle. He has a tough task today going up against Chris Prater. At right end, another senior here in Dominique Tovel. So strong ends here for UL-Lafayette. They both play the run well. 23 tackles for loss over the past 2 years here for Tovel. A little weaker on the interior, though. 69 overall freshman Brandon Alexander, his first career game, let alone first career start. And then they have Darren Batiste here, only 250 pounds, 59 strength there on the interior, so I think we're going to go heavy inside runs in this game. At linebacker, they have Chris Hill, a senior standout. Comes in as their impact player, although only at 204 pounds. A little small there in the middle of the defense. Trey Johnson, senior there at left outside linebacker, coming in on a hot streak, and then a little weaker there at right outside linebacker in Tremaine Lightfoot. Now back to the action. 2nd and 7 here. Ruben Brown directly under center. 3 receivers out there. Tyson Bolt in the backfield. Brown, his first drop back of the season. He'll go to the sideline. There's Thad Archibald, and they hook up 13 yards. Archibald gets the first catch for Marquette this season. Certainly no easy task to replace Shane Lytle, who leaves Marquette as their all-time leading receiver, but Archibald will try and make an impact out of the slot. Good blocking here to the left side for Tyson Bolt, although he kind of stalls out there 4 yards to the left side. Now 2nd and 6 for Marquette from the 46. Brown takes the snap. He'll drop back again here. And way offline for Cooper, and that's intercepted by Watson, and he might take this back all the way. Ruben Brown giving chase, and he does make the play. And that was way off. We were trying to go for Cooper, and already we're being exposed at quarterback. At least you like to see Brown working downfield to make the play, but very ill-advised there. His 2nd pass attempt of the year goes for an interception. So good field position yet again here for the Ragin Cajuns at the 2.5-yard line. We come out in a 3-3-5 set here as we're going to go a little more multiple this season. A good play there by Demetrius Bush, working laterally, making the run stop, working off a block as well. Now 2nd and goal. They'll go right back to the same play, and a great play on the outside there by Dalton Corbett, a new starting linebacker for us in his senior season. Back-to-back strong run stops. Now 3rd and goal from the 5. Hack directly under center. Burn in motion. Reed the lone back. And he'll get the give. Redirects. And he's going to get the touchdown. Good vision to work the line. He pressed the line, worked opposite. And we had a couple guys there who could have made a play, but ultimately Reed gets into the end zone. UL-Lafayette strikes first. And now our first studio update after the field extra point. Notre Dame defeats Texas here 37-20 quite handily. Everett Golson over 300 yards, a couple touchdown passes. Jalen Smith there at linebacker for the Fighting Irish. And I actually do remember this game when it happened back in the day. I think it was DeJon Kaiser at quarterback for the Fighting Irish. Michigan barely ekes out Oregon State. They win by 2. Utah State upsets the Utes by 3. And Nebraska defeats BYU by a field goal. Tommy Armstrong in that game. Jamal Williams at running back for the Cougars. Looks like Juice Campbell will return here from his own end zone. And he'll work it outside. A good block there by Jeff Harris. And a good tackle there on special teams. 28-yard return from Juice Campbell. Now we'll see if Ruben Brown can rebound. And that pass just sailed away from him. They come out here with 22 personnel. Good blocking up front. Briggs working through a hole. And he scrounges out 6 on that play. Jackson Lyles starting at center this season, the senior, after he started all 25 games at left guard to start this dynasty. Now 2nd and 4, they'll give it right back to Briggs. Works off a block. And another scrappy 7 yards for Briggs. And we're now following the game plan a little bit more with 2 inside runs for Briggs to start this drive. Looks like we'll go right back to him as well. That time only 2. Now 2nd and 8. Now they'll come out with Storm Norwood in the backfield. And he gets his first carry of the season. Stopped there on the edge. And that brings up 3rd and 8 now for the Golden Eagles. 3rd and 8, let's see if the Golden Eagles can convert from their own 44. Brown out in the empty, he'll take the snap. Rolls to his right, has that Archibald there at the 50. 7 yards, just short. It's going to be 4th and 1. Let's see what Lance Leipold elects to do. And they will trot out the offense here. Back in that 22 set. Theo Briggs has been kind of unstoppable thus far. Looks like they'll give it right back to him. And he gets the first down and then some. Works across midfield. And that's another 5 for Briggs. Now Marquette from the 44 into Ragin Cajun territory. And they'll feed Briggs again here. Reworks up the middle. Another 5. He's running the ball very well here with a lot of authority. 2nd and 5 now. And Brown will keep on the design quarterback run. He's hit hard, holds on to the ball. And he picks up 4, a new wrinkle added to the offense for this season. And now 3rd and 1, what do you think they're going to do? Come out in the I formation. Nice to give it to Jeff Harris this time, and he just barely gets the first down. A fresh set here for Marquette. Now 1st and 10 from the 34. Here's Storm Norwood again. He gets another outside carry. Brian Joseph, 74 on the pull, picks up a block, and good patience there by Norwood, able to get 5. 2nd and 5 now, 40 seconds left. Marquette killing a lot of time on this drive. He connects with Cooper there towards the sideline. 4 yards, 13 inches. Now just seconds left in the quarter, and Marquette will call another play. A gift for Norwood. He cut back and found a nice lane, 8 yards. And that's going to end the first quarter of play here in year 3 as we trail 7-0 against the UL-Lafayette Ragin Cajuns. A turnover kind of demised our first drive of the year, but we're rebounding well on this one as we're driving, looking to find the end zone. 7-0 after 1 here at Cajun Field. A 12-play, 52-yard drive thus far for the Golden Eagles. They've shed 5 minutes off the clock. Now squad and Mockpour in motion, and Brown will keep. He'll work to the outside. Good blocking. Ruben Brown heads up the sideline. He picks up 12. Works inside the 5. He's hit out of bounds. Now from the 4, they come out with the 2 backs, 2 tight ends. Now good for Theo Briggs, our leading rusher from last season. He's stopped, no gain. Briggs already with 7 carries in this game. I think Norwood maybe only with 2. Dowling out there for the first time. He hasn't had a touch yet. And he won't get it that time. Brown keeps, and he's stopped for -1. Now 3rd and goal. 3rd and goal from the 5. Marquette comes out empty. And we'll see how this goes. Brown takes the snap. Good chip block there at right tackle. And he's hit as he throws. And that goes incomplete. Now a 4th and goal from the 5. And I think if you're Marquette, you just take the points here. Dylan Mackey on for his first field goal attempt of the season. Tough angle. That kick is up. He's good. And Marquette, their first points of the year, not a touchdown, comes by a field goal, but we'll take it. Now a 7-3 game. Dylan Mackey starts the year perfect on that chip shot. Now 6:33 left in the half. UL-Lafayette about to get the ball for just the 3rd time. And I did raise the quarter length to 8 minutes, and I'm liking how that's going so far. Return there. Breaks the tackle. It wasn't Reed that time. Montrell Carter, the backup running back, a very talented player in his own right. A strong return there to the 29. Now Hack takes over as he'll get for Reed there. A good stop there by Davin Rice, aided by Tyler Black, just 1 yard for Ephraim Reed. Marquette again comes out on a 3-4 set. Reed another give this time, and he's stopped again by Davin Rice. 4-yard pickup sets him up 3rd and 5. And they'll keep the tempo here. Hack a delay give there for Reed. Finds a hole, and he's past the 50. Stopped there finally by Demetrius Bush. Another 19 yards for Reed. He's having a day so far. Now 1st and 10 in Marquette territory. Another give for Reed. And that time stopped in the trenches. A good play from Armstrong, I believe that was. And they'll keep to it, staying in tempo. Reed maybe getting a little tired, though, at this point. Hack, he's going to scramble. Battaglia couldn't bring him down. Hack passed the first down marker, and he picks up 11. Good improvisation there. The Raging Cajuns keeping it going, and we need some fresh legs out there on defense, I think. Pass there for Pettis. Breaks a couple tackles, then finally brought down by Rice. 2 yards there for Larry Pettis, 2nd and 8. Hack from the shotgun. Montrell Carter now subs in at running back. He'll get his first carry of the day. And he has some space. Breaks a couple tackles, and then Rice there to clean it up again. 11 yards on Carter's first give. Now 1st and 10. Hack a delay give. He gives it right back to Carter. And a good tackle there by Philip Marshall. -3 there. Marshall's first tackle of the year and his first career start. 2nd and 13 now. Reed back in the game at running back. They're going to set up a screen. And Battaglia there to bring him down. Gavin Battaglia's first big play of the year. The all-time sack leader for Marquette. And that'll set back the Raging Cajuns now. 3rd and long. Marquette brings out the nickel package. Hack will pass here. Has his tight end Pettis. And he's brought down by Philip Marshall, 8 yards. Past the 20. Now 4th and 7. Probably going to go for the field goal. And they will try out the field goal unit for their first attempt of the season. So make it a 10-3 ball game. Kick is up. And that hits off the upright and gets in there. 10-3 Ragin Cajuns. And they actually have a pretty good freshman punter as he gets his first career kick through. Now Ruben Brown and the offense back out there, see if they could get some more points. Scott Dixon in motion. They'll fake it there for Tyson Bolt. First play action here. Grant Cooper wide open down the sideline. He has a bunch of room. Trucks a man. And he works ahead. 39 yards there for Cooper. And hopefully that gives Ruben Brown some confidence. I think I said in the last episode we want to get the play action working this year. And with how heavily we've been running, works to perfection that time. Cooper, our senior tight end, our highest overall on the roster. Now less than 3.5 left here in the half. They'll give now to Storm Norwood. Norwood able to pick up 3 up the middle. 2nd and 7 now. And they'll fake to Norwood, but a good play there by the defensive end. Stayed pat and wrapped up Brown. Tovell, his second tackle for loss, now 3rd and 9 for the Golden Eagles. And now Marquette comes out with 5 receivers. Brown in the empty set. I actually called a quarterback draw, and it doesn't quite work. Thought that might catch him off guard, but Brown only able to get 3. Now 4th and 7 from the 33. And it is telling us to kick the field goal. I highly doubt 50 yards is in Dylan Mackey's range. I thought we might have some wind helping us here, but not the case. So I think we'll just run it down and call, I don't know. We're going to call a timeout. Maybe go for it here on 4th and 7. This is a tough one. I think we might have to punt. Let's just bring this formation out, see how it works. Try and draw them off sides. Might be able to get Pinson on the outside if he gets enough separation. Or maybe we'll even be able to just rush it with Brown using his legs. And we do get the false start there at left tackle, so we are going to have to punt here, unfortunately. Thought we might be able to get Pinson there on the conversion, but a little too risky at this point. We'll just bring out Eddie Stevens. He had a few good punts for us last year. Let's see if he can get this one inside the 10. And that kick is up. It's going to be bounced at about the 7. And a good punt there by Eddie Stevens. Couldn't quite come away with a productive drive there, but at least we pinned the Ragin Cajuns back all the way at their 7. Correction, they actually start from their 6-yard line. Hacking the shotgun. He's going to pass here. And he has a man open. That's Scott. And Juice Campbell able to bring him down. 19 yards there for Devin Scott. And that gives the Ragin Cajuns some much-needed breathing room. 1st and 10 now as they hurry back to the line. Pettis in motion. Pack will pass here. And it's picked off by Dalton Corbett over the middle. And he trucks a man over. And Marquette's going to take over from about the 20. Dalton Corbett records the interception, his first career start. And that's what you like to see. And then he trucks a man just to add insult to injury. Now the Golden Eagles, a ton of momentum here with 1:38 left in the half. I'm actually going to flip the play here. I kind of like Cooper to the outside there, depending on what that defender does. Brown takes the snap. He's going to roll to his left with nothing to the right. Has a lot of space in front, and he'll just slide it down for a 9-yard pickup. Now less than a minute left in the half. Marquette letting some time run out. Tyson Bolt gets another carry, maybe just his 2nd or 3rd of the half, and he works ahead a nice carry for a 1st down. Now we see Dexter Dowling in the backfield. He's been used scarcely in this game. Outside give, really nothing open on the edge, although he is able to scrape up 1. Now 2nd and goal. His first carry of the season. 2nd and goal. Now time ticking here for Marquette, just with 1 more timeout. There's Thad Archibald over the middle of the field. He stopped just short. And time's still ticking there. For some reason, I thought it was a 1st down. And now 6 seconds, maybe time for 1 play. This is risky. We'll trot him out and see what happens. They do stack the line. I think we'll just try and get them. I think we'll just try and get a false start. I wish we had more timeouts. I think we're just going to have to settle for another field goal, unfortunately. Poor game management on my part there. But at least we'll get some points out of it. Now Mackey on for another chip shot, as Marquette, we have not been able to capitalize at the goal line. Another kick there from Mackey goes through. 10-6 here. 3 ticks left in the first half. And now hopefully this is just the last play of the half. We'll go with the squib. That almost hits off a man there. And that's only going to kill 2 seconds. So UL-Lafayette here from about the 47, I believe. Oh, the 43. Read that wrong. And they're going to have a deep shot here. Let's see if they can convert. Hack's going to drop back here. Lobs it deep. And that's just knocked down. As we're going to go to the first half, or go to the second half here, down 10-6. Not the worst half of football, but our methodical, conservative play kind of keeping us in it. But we're going to need to break through with a big play at some point if we want to take down this good UL-Lafayette team. Aside from that Ruben Brown interception, our offense moved the ball quite well for the most part. But we're going to, like I said, we need some big plays manufactured through the passing game. Especially if we're going to be trailing late, we need Brown to get a little more comfortable, as that errant interception earlier has proved cost-worthy. We did get one back from Dalton Corbett, who made a nice play over the middle in his first start. Our defensive line not really making as much of an impact as I was hoping for, but hopefully in the second half we can get the pass rush going and we can be a little more stout in the trenches. There we see we did outrush them. We actually had more yardage than them, but we actually almost tripled their time on attack. Turnover battle tied at 1-1. And not much offense in that half of football. We ran the ball a lot, killed a lot of the clock, and that's a bonus from going up to these 8-minute quarters. So we have some work to do in the second half. We're going to still try and rely on our running game to set things up through the air for Ruben Brown. And we don't want to really put the ball in his hands too much. We want to more so rely on our experienced backfield to carry us away in this one. 10-6 as we enter the third quarter. And the Golden Eagles will get the ball as we're off here in the second half. Juice Campbell again will take it out of his own end zone, this time to the right side. Good blocking there by Thad Archibald. And a good return there from Campbell. Works up to the 33. And now we'll see Theo Briggs out there. He was heavily used early on in the first half, but his usage kind of faded there towards the end. He'll kick us off here with a carry as he picks up 6 up the middle. He's been very strong and consistent running the rock in this game. 2nd and 4 now. And they give it right back to him. He finds a hole, works off a man, and gets 5 and another first down. Fresh set here for the Golden Eagles, still with Briggs and Harris in the backfield. Another carry for Briggs, and he gets 3 that time. 2nd and 7 from the 47 here for the Golden Eagles. Brown in the shotgun, he'll take the snap. And he's hit hard, sits in the pocket, and he really didn't have much time. And that brings up a 3rd down here now for Marquette. The Golden Eagles just 2 out of 5 so far on 3rd down. Looking to start 1 for 1 here in the second half. Brown takes the snap. Nothing really open, and he's going to be forced out. Sat there, read the field, but nothing open, and that's going to bring up a punt here for Marquette to open the half. Gets this one off. That's going to be fielded from the 24. It's muffed by Carter, but Kenny Johnson couldn't pick it up as Carter backtracks. I think he's going to be called down there at like the 23. They actually mark him down at the 20. And let's see how the Ragin Cajuns start this half. They'll give it to Reed. Butler initially there, and then Kenny Johnson cleans it up with a hard hit, and Reed taken down for a 4-yard loss. 2nd and 14 now. Hack, a delay give there for Reed. He has some space. Good rush there by Reed. Redirects, gets a first down and 15. Finally brought down by Rob Bain. Good pursuit there from the D tackle spot. 1st and 10. Hack under center. Looks like they'll set up a screen, and he's just able to get that off. Not sure who that was. Maybe Barry Barber on the pressure. 2nd and 10 now. Hack back in the shotgun. He's going to pass here. Dumps that off for Reed. Reed delivers a blow there to Robert Williamson. Welcome to college football. But he's brought down now 3rd and 5. Just the 10th pass attempt so far for Brooks Hack. Hack takes a snap, a fake there, and it's dropped over the middle by Scott. And that'll bring up a 4th and 5. Marquette getting the football back. Jordan Pinson set for his first punt return of the season. Works it to the right, and he's tracked down quite easily. Just 5 yards that time. Not much yardage in this game. Just 99 for the Ragin Cajuns, 156 for Marquette. 33 plays to 25 in the 10-6 football game. Now Marquette takes over from the 23. Storm Norwood the back to start this drive. Good blocking there as he works up the middle for 7 after initially outside. 2nd and 3 now. They sub in Dexter Dowling. He takes it to the left side. Some good blocking, although minimized well. Just 3 yards, 13 inches. Now Theo Briggs back out there in this short yardage situation. He gets the carry. A good carry up the middle. He gets 3. Marquette now over 100 rushing yards as a team. Now 1st and 10. Dixon in motion. Outside give here for Tyson Bolt. And he gets 4. 29 run plays so far for Marquette to 8 passes. And that just shows you kind of what we're working with right now. 2nd and 6. Set up a screen there for Randall Darby. Has a man to beat, but he can't. Brought down after 2. Ruben Brown just 6 for 9 as we work towards the end of this third quarter. 3rd and 4 here. And they'll get for Tyson Bolt. Good block there at left tackle by Randy Heidemann. And that was enough for Bolt to pick up the first down. 6 yards. Now 20 yards on 4 carries for Bolt. Now at the 48, another first down for the Golden Eagles. Play action. Brown hit on the sack, fumbled, picked up by Norwood. And that's going to go for just a 6-yard loss. And it could have been worse. Dominique Tovel, his dominant game continues. Great swim move, quick hands, and he finishes for the strip sack. Luckily, Storm Norwood there to pick it up. So that sets the Golden Eagles back. And that's what I talk about. Always the risk of running play action. 2nd and 16. Brown out there empty. As he'll take the snap, rolls to his right. Just dump that off for Tyson Bolt. And Bolt had so much green grass. But for some reason, he goes out of bounds. Now 3rd and 15. Marquette shooting themselves in the foot with these 3rd and longs. Grant Cooper wide open. And he gets the first down. A clutch reception there. And he's had 2 huge catches in this game. Now 59 receiving yards for the tight end. That is exactly what the doctor ordered. It was not looking good there on that drive. Now, we live to see another series. Marquette now at the 41 in UL-Lafayette territory. Cooper in motion. And they'll give there for Tyson Bolt. Nice cut up the middle. And Bolt a crafty 11-yard gain. Another 1st and 10 here. Theo Briggs now subs in. He gets the carry. Some good blocking there. And Briggs, a strong 10-yard carry. The running game really coming on strong here in the later stages. 2nd and inches now for the Golden Eagles. And they'll give right back to Theo Briggs. And he stopped there at the line of scrimmage. But he does get enough forward progress for the first down. And this might be the most we've ever ran the ball in a single game thus far in this dynasty. Still a full quarter left to play. A minute remaining in the 3rd. Ruben Brown will keep this time. Dixon has a lead blocker. Ruben Brown trying to get into the end zone. And he scores a 19-yard rushing touchdown from Ruben Brown on the read option keep. Finally, we get into the end zone, and Brown, his first career touchdown. Tremendous block there by Dixon in the 2nd level. And Marquette takes their first lead of the season with a nice rush there, a good drive. 13 plays, 69-yard drive, just over 2 minutes that time. Mackey kicks through the extra point, and the Golden Eagles up 13-10 with 8:55 left of game time. Dylan Mackey on for the kickoff. As that one's off into the end zone. Probably going to be fielded here by Carter. He had a nice one earlier. A good play there by Kevin Coleman, the freshman receiver there on special teams. And Marquette has only allowed 99 total yards in this game thus far. Hat comes out in the shotgun. 3 receivers and a tight end. Reed stopped there in the hole by Tyler Black. A good play from the downhill thumper. 2nd and 9. Hack takes the snap here. Looks like they'll set up a screen. Clarence Sturman can't make the stop. Then Rob Bain's there to force the fumble. And he strips it. Barry Barber picks it up. And Marquette takes over at the 25. And that was Rob Bain getting back out there. Thurman initially on the stop, and then Bain jars the ball loose. A team effort there with Davin Rice. And I'm not sure who exactly is going to get credited with the forced fumble. But Marquette forces another turnover, and they take over in a timely spot here. Marquette's defense came to play in this game. Now Ruben Brown from the 25 will take the snap for a dropback. And he tries to get the pass off, and luckily that just bounces to the ground for an incompletion. All right, let's not overdo it here. Let's stick to what's kept us in this game. 2nd and 10 now. Theo Briggs out there. And he gets the carry. Good play there by the end, getting in the backfield. Ultimately, Briggs gets stopped at the line. 143 rushing yards for the Golden Eagles thus far in this game. And that'll take us into the 4th quarter, where the Marquette Golden Eagles lead 13-10. And they have the ball just outside of the red zone as they look to tack it on here. Defense making huge plays. Let's see if Ruben Brown can get another score. Now Brown out there empty on this 3rd and 10. Scott and Walkpour in motion. And he'll get the end around here, showing some good athleticism. But not enough room, not enough blocking, as he only gets 3 that time. So that'll bring up a 4th and 8 from the 22. And they'll trot Dylan Mackey on for his 3rd field goal attempt of the game. Make it a 16-10 ball game here. Kick is up. And that is wide right. And it stays a 13-10 game. Marquette cannot capitalize off the turnover. And that just sliced out of there. UL-Lafayette still down just a field goal here. Tough break there. I cannot believe we missed the field goal. Now UL-Lafayette, they come out unscathed after that turnover. Carry here for Reed. He stopped after a minimal gain there by Jerry Jones. Hackett's set back up on the 2nd and 7 now. Reed another give, and he's taken down another minimal gain. Just 1 that time. A bunch of guys there for Marquette. 3rd and 6 now. Hack takes the snap. Looks like he's going to scramble, and he's tripped up and brought down for a sack. And UL-Lafayette's going to have to punt. Barry Barber, his first sack of the year. Only 3 last year, as his sack production dipped from year 1. Now 6:36 left in the game. Marquette up 3. We could see a heavy dose of Theo Briggs on this drive, as he does start us off here, 4 yards up the middle. Tyson Bolt out this time, as UL-Lafayette comes out in a interesting formation. Bolt to the outside, only picks up 2. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 3. And they will leave Tyson Bolt in the game on this short yardage. Good blocking there to the right. And Bolt picks up the 1st down, 4 yards that time. Marquette inching towards midfield. Now Dexter Dowling out there. We haven't seen him much at all in this game. Maybe just 2 carries to this point. He'll get another one here. Good block picked up there by Brian Joseph, down to the outside. And he scraps up 5. Now 5 minutes left in the game. 2nd and 5 here. UL-Lafayette a blitzer. Briggs does get away from him. And he works ahead for 5, although they're going to call it short, a 3rd and 1. Now the Golden Eagles across the 50, starting to kill the clock here. 3rd and 1, they'll give it to Norwood. He has a big gap up the middle, and he gets 7. Now less than 4 minutes left as Marquette just continues to chip away at the clock. They'll give it back to Dowling here. Good block to the outside from Dixon. He's leveled 2 yards there. 2nd and 8. And another run this time. Norwood gets away from a crashing defender. Tries to bounce it outside, but it didn't quite work. Just gets 2 that time. Now 3rd and 6. Is Marquette going to pass this time? 7 out of 12 on 3rd down. 2:30 left in the game. Brown will get a pass here. That Archibald wide open. A good route and a good conversion there, as they're going to be able to chip off even more time now with a fresh set of downs. We've kept the ball out of Ruben Brown's hand for the most part, although an efficient effort, 9 out of 13, just over 100 yards. And of course he had that rushing touchdown earlier. This time we'll give to Dowling. And he gets decent blocking. And stiff arms a man, works ahead, a strong 12 yards there. UL-Lafayette forced to take their first timeout. First down totals 18-5 in favor of the Golden Eagles in this game. UL-Lafayette's offense, a big learning adjustment period here. As I said earlier, they have to replace a lot of players. Tyson Bolt now, a nice spin move as a strong, speedy run there, 9 yards to the outside. Just 1 timeout remaining for the Ragin Cajuns. Now Storm Norwood out there with the 2 tight ends. He'll get it this time. And he gets enough for the first down. No more timeouts for UL-Lafayette. Marquette could just knee it here if they want to, or go for the touchdown. I don't think 3 kneel downs would win the game, But we are going to knee it here just to wipe some more clock out. And then we'll call a run play, see if we can get back in the end zone. So now they give us 3 chances here. Theo Briggs out this time. 1:10 left in the game. 2nd and goal. Briggs a carry. And he works into the end zone. And Marquette's going to extend their lead. 70 yards for Briggs. His first touchdown of the season. Marquette now up 10 points. 1:07 left in the game. Great second half of football here from our Golden Eagles. Our defense came ready to play. Stout performance from them. And I'm really happy with what our front 7 especially was able to accomplish. And that's Mark Henry, the freshman strong safety with a strong special teams play there. 1 sack, 1 interception, 1 fumble forced, and 1 pass breakup across the board here for our Golden Eagles. And now I think we'll just come out in our dime package the rest of the way here. I'm going to man Aaron Clark here, a freshman corner. We were able to beat out Navy for him. Check down there for Reed. He stopped short by Davin Rice, a big hit. Time will continue to tick. Now less than a minute left in the game. Brooks Hack, just 42 passing yards, 7 out of 13. I thought increasing the quarter length would get us some bigger numbers here, but not so much in this game. Certainly proved to be a defensive struggle as we were just kind of forced to control the clock, rely on the running game, and that's probably going to be our game plan most of the way this season. 3rd and 3 now, 48 seconds left. Hack back to pass. He has Austin over the middle, and he works to pass the 50. 18 yards there for Scott Austin. Hack back for another pass here. He's probably going to have more passing yards on this drive than he did the entire game up to this point. Another completion there for Austin. Time still ticking as he was stopped short of the first down marker. 3rd and inches. Hack will pass here. Looks like they'll set up a screen. Davin Rice read that all the way as he drags down Montrell Carter. 4th and 5 now. Might be the last play of the game here for UL-Lafayette. Hack back to pass. He has a man over the middle. They convert. And they're going to have a couple more shots here. That's Larry Pettis, the tight end. His 3rd grab of the day. Now 6 seconds. Hopefully this is the last play. Hack will pass here. He's going for the end zone. And he gets his man. That's Scott Austin. A 32-yard grab in traffic. And there's 1 second left. Of course there is. Hack gets the touchdown pass. And like I said, he ended with like 70 passing yards on that drive, almost doubling his amount prior to that drive. Extra point good. 1 second left here. And we'll see if the Ragin Cajuns can recover this onside kick, but I mean that all but would diminish this last second as it does. And the Ragin Cajuns able to generate some late game drama, but the Marquette Golden Eagles hang on as they advance to 1-0 here in year 3 of this dynasty. Not a bad showing from Ruben Brown. We'll try and ease him along as Davin Rice, the player of the game. 9 tackles, tackle for loss, and he did get credited with that forced fumble. We defeat our top 25 team for the first time in this dynasty, although the Ragin Cajuns, they certainly didn't look like it. We'll take the win nonetheless, and the win against a top-ranked team. As next week we look ahead to Ohio, which should be an even easier matchup, and hopefully one we can kind of pour on and get some momentum as we go into our rematch against Louisville. So this is where I'm going to leave you, folks. Thank you so much for tuning in. It was an exciting week 1. I'm so happy we got to scrounge out the win, and we're 1-0 to start this year 3 season. Big things on the horizon, and I'm hoping for an 8-5 record and a bowl game this year. So as always, everybody, it's been real, and be well. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.